Tonight, and this is how we got here. The first 3 games, they were all down to the wire, with each contest being decided by 6 points or less. Pretty intense. And then, in a crucial Game 4, Tyrese Halliburton, he went ahead and took things personally. He put up a 32-12-15 stat line in the win without committing a single turnover. That's the most impressive part. They took a 3-1 series lead off of that performance. One thing to monitor, though, heading into Game 5, of course, is the status of Karl-Anthony Towns. He suffered a knee contusion late in Game 4. He did finish the game, but you could tell it slowed him down a considerable amount here. And he is listed as questionable going into this game. Cat is, of course, incredibly important to this group. He has 5 straight games with 20 or more points, and his impact has been felt on the boards, too. His 11 double-doubles, they are the 6th most by a Knick in a single postseason since Ewing and Oakley. It's the most in 94. Josh Hart, he spoke this morning on how the Knicks are viewing this series now.
We put ourselves in this position. This series could easily have been 2-2 right now, or 3-1 us, or whatever. A couple of mistakes that we made put us in this position. So we know that, but this team, the character of this team, that we never quit, and that always gives us confidence.
Well, as Perk astutely pointed out, it's not a 2-2 series. This is 3-1 for the New York Knicks. They got to get it done. And the Pacers, they're averaging 120 points, over 120 points a game. They have got to slow them down if they have any hope, the New York Knicks, of progressing in this series.
Yeah, I mean, when the shot goes up, you do not have a man. Get back. Get back, get back. If I catch you offensively, because we brought this up and you brought up a good point. They like the offensive rebound from the guard position. When the shot goes up from the top, those guys that are in those corners, you guys have to get back. You cannot be going to the basket and trying to get offensive rebounds. At this point, it's labeled as selfish. If you're trying to get offensive rebound, you're not getting back, you're being selfish, because we understand that transition defense is the key to this game.
And it's discipline, right? In order to beat the Pacers, you got to have discipline. Transition is one, but you got to get stops, and you got to be able to protect guys that they're hunting, right? They're hunting Jalen Brunson, and they hunting Karl-Anthony Towns. It's the reason that they only had 2 points apiece in Game 4, because they're tired. They're involved in every action. So let's run my tape real quick. Let me give you an example on how you protect guys. See, Draymond Green, he sniffed this out early, and he knew that this play was for Austin Reeves to create a mismatch, right? So he wanted to be involved. Look at all the switching, all the pointing, because he wanted to be involved with this. And at the end, who's guarding Austin Reeves? It's Draymond Green. But look what it took to get there. So now we bring it to the tape of the series of the Pacers and the Knicks. They are looking for Jalen Brunson. You trying everything. You got him in the drop coverage, right? They keep going screen for screen, guard for guard. At this point, right there, Mikal Bridges has an opportunity to switch with Jalen Brunson to take the heat off of him, but he don't. Obi Toppin pulls it. Look, he's still coming. Dribble handoff again. All of a sudden, where they at again? He slips because he don't want to set the screen. They want this matchup. Not Jalen Brunson, dead bird, tall grass. You got to be able to protect him. He's giving you everything and more offensively. Yeah. You got to find a way to protect them defensively.
And the Pacers don't switch, so they can hide Halliburton when they need to. They put their big man on Josh Hart, and it's been successful. We haven't seen maybe OG on Tyrese Halliburton. Try that. But then you're putting Mikal Bridges on Pascal. It's pick your poison.
Yeah, absolutely pick your poison. Perk, I know you like music. Do you know, we try not to run the bill up here, but it's like, it takes two to
make a thing go right.
I know that one. That's Rob Bass.
It takes two for the Pacers to go right. And it's Pascal Siakam
I got you,
and
big bro. I
Tyrese
got you.
Halliburton. I want you guys to see their effectiveness this series. Look at the numbers right here and focus on the assist-to-turnover ratio.
Yeah.
Halliburton has 44 assists to 6 turnovers.
Right.
Pascal Siakam has a, 6.5 to 1 assist-to-turnover ratio. They're cooking on top of giving you almost 25 points per game, both of them, and rebounding. You have to find a way, as you said, Malika, to pick your poison. You can't let Halliburton go off and then let Pascal, or vice versa. And you said something before we're coming, when we're leaving for break. You said it's like, what, you have a better chance wrestling
an alligator.
Well, what do you do when you're trying to slow down an alligator? You throw a towel on its eyes. You take away the vision.
How do you guys have such deep depth of knowledge of how to wrestle alligators?
We from the South. We from the South. Stay ready so you don't get ready.
There you go. You showed those numbers. I know we can't get excited yet about what potentially the OKC finals matchup could be, but if it is in fact Indiana, that's going to be fun to watch a guard like Tyrese Halliburton who doesn't turn the ball over against an OKC defense. That is what they seek out trying to do. But we're not there yet. Coming up here on NBA Today, OKC is back. We know that for sure in the finals. So we're running back the top plays from what might be the greatest year in franchise history. You okay with us saying that, Perk?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it.
And Tyrese Halliburton, he has found a new gear in the playoffs. I'll show you how he's taken his game to the next level. Plus, on this show, we don't just casually throw out the term superstar, but Big Perk, he sees a young star on the verge. Find out who next on NBA Today.